Hi guys, welcome back to Danny's Dream Acres. So today is planting day. I'm so excited. I finally get to put my stuff in the garden. So for right now, we're gonna do cucumbers, planting the plants that I grew. We're also gonna do peppers, and then in a little bit, I'm gonna plant my green beans and then tomatoes in a little while. But I have an audience. I want you to see my audience. There's my audience. They're making sure that I'm doing this correctly. They're panting because they just came in from outside. So they are going to watch and make sure that everything is going smoothly. So let's get started. So first we're gonna do our pepper plants. Don't have to do anything with them. All right. So we will water those, but they look good. So I'll go get the hose turned on here as soon as I'm done planting my pepper plants. So we're gonna put our pepper plants here. I know they sometimes need full sun. I have found that the hot sun here in the summertime, once it gets like to be July and August, it's so hot on them. So sometimes it's a little bit easier to plant them where they get a little bit of shade, I have found. So we are planting 8 of these. Right, there, and they are done. So they're looking good. So hopefully they'll grow, and I'm going to put some water on them in just a little bit. But now I'm going to go get my green bean seeds from the basement. Okay, so I found my green beans, and we are actually doing pole beans this year. We're also going to do bush beans, but I'm going to wait and do them. I think I'm going to do them after the peas are done. So I'll put the bush beans and more pole beans over there in that area. But this is what we're growing. They're from Haas, so Kentucky Wonder pole beans. So we've never done pole beans before. So we've got our, let me turn you around so you can see. We've got the other Haas trellis over here that we bought, just like this one. So I've been watching videos on how to do pole beans the right way. Normally I dig a row and put them in, but the video I watched said space them every 3 to 4 inches and just put them in, and then they'll climb the pole. And they said to use a broom handle, use the end here to make the hole. So that's what we are going to do. So we'll see how that works. So I said every 3 to 4 inches and about an inch deep. But you know what? I'm finding that this broom handle, it's falling straight back in, so I'm just going to use my shovel. So the dirt is falling right back in, so I'm just going to dig a little hole ever so often and put it there. The dirt just wants to fall right back in the holes. So I've never done pole beans before. So this is our first year of doing them. I mean, I know they'll do fine. And I'm just trying to save some space in the garden this year by planting upwards instead of always down on the ground. So let's, it says 1 per hole, but I'm gonna put 2. Because you always have some that may not come up. And I figure I can thin them, or usually I just let them grow. All right, if I can cover those up. We'll put the hose on and do some watering. All right, so that's it, guys. So we'll come back in just a little bit and we will plant our tomatoes. And I have squash growing in the basement. They'll probably be ready to go out within the next week or so. All right, guys, so I'm gonna finish up this, well, do some more on this video, not finish it up, because I'm not going to get the tomatoes planted tonight, it doesn't look like. So we're out here at I'm out here at the herb garden, and I'm going to put my oregano, basil, and parsley in. So I want to flip it around and let you see what we have here. So that right there is spearmint, and it comes back every single year, and it, boy, is it invasive. It, like, you can see it's popping up everywhere. I keep pulling it out. Even over there behind the lilac bush. So anyways, we're gonna let that grow. I've got some rosemary right here that I planted about a week ago. He's doing good. Bee balm is right here, coming up in my hosta, and then over there is some lilac. Lavender, not lilac. So, and I'm not sure what this is back here. This might be more bee balm. Yeah, that's definitely more bee balm coming up. So, anyway, so we're gonna get started and get our herbs planted in here, and that'll probably be it for tonight. I'll probably have to do the tomatoes tomorrow. All right, so let's see. I think I'll just put you guys right here will be the best view. All right. All right, so I'm gonna plant I think I'm gonna plant the basil first. I gave away quite a bit of this. Tried to give away more, but so I have like 4 sweet basil. Here's another one. And then I did buy this basil from the flower store. It's, I don't know what kind of basil it is. Culinary and ornamental, so you can cook with it. So I thought that was kind of neat, just kind of different that I've never had before. So let's get those planted. Let's see. I think I'll plant them right here. Just start digging here. I've got a whole bunch of mulch here where we mulched. We always keep this bed mulched really good. So this area actually used to be, it's kind of funny, used to be my kids' sandbox, was what this square bed used to be when they were growing up. And then Mike had built it for them. And then when they were too old for it and stopped playing in it, I didn't want to just remove it. So I started using it as a flower bed. And then I thought, oh, wait, we can actually use this as an herb garden.
Mom.
Yes, Taylor?
Riley was supposed to do the game tonight, but she's not joining.
Oh, she's not?
No,
okay.
because of her head.
Oh, goodness.
So what should...
Well, Allison, she needs to text Allison, and Allison will figure it out.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Okay, so anyways, so I'm going to get these finished up. And let's plant some more here. The soil is like so dark. It's like really good soil here. It's had many years of plants in it, so it's really gotten really good. Oops. Little wormy. He's definitely beneficial. All right, so there's the basil all planted, and hopefully it'll this one I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. He's struggling a little bit, but we'll let him try. All right, and then I think we'll plant our other one back here. Just mulch back around. Put this one back here. It's funny because I'm still digging into sand, so you can tell that it's The sand is still in the soil for all these years. All right, so he's there. Okay, so that looks good. And then I think over here, we're gonna plant the rest of our stuff. Let's pull this guy up. Boy, these things, they grow everywhere. If anybody local wants any, I'll be glad to give you some. More than we need, for sure. All right. So let's plant, let's see, we only have 2 parsley. So let's put him here. I don't know if he's gonna make it either. My parsley is, I just pulled him up out of the pot. My parsley is really struggling this year. So we're gonna put him there and then hope for the best. If not, I'll be going to the store and getting some. We'll put his little friend in front of him. He's right here. He looks a little bit better. He's still not looking the best. We've never grown herbs before. Not in the house. Now maybe if I had planted them. Now I do have seeds that I could put in the ground, but I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see if they make it. Put some mulch back around them. I'm not sure here what's going on. Just a weedy thing. Okay, here we go. We definitely have an excessive mulch here. Alright. And we'll put our oregano here in the middle. Another piece of that peppermint. Put that here. Same thing with the oregano. It's, I don't know, kind of delicate. But we'll get him in there and see what happens. Alright. Some losing of it. I think I need to put some of this mulch someplace else. I feel like more got dumped in here than what I put in here. Like I'm seeing some there that Mike dumped down recently, so I'm wondering if he didn't just, you know, I wonder if I take these guys out of these pots. That'll help. Try that. Get their roots into the ground a little bit better. Okay. Okay, for the last one.
Where's Mom?
Right here.
I'm going to get Connor.
Okay. think that is gonna do it for them. Kind of take this lip off here of this planter. Maybe they'll have a better chance. Really get them in the dirt. There we go. All right, so we got covered up. All right, so oh my goodness, I have too much mulch here. Gonna smother my herbs. Hi guys, welcome back. All right, we are out here at the garden. Well, I'm out at the garden and I'm going to go on ahead and plant my tomatoes, and then later Mike will come back and stake them for me. So let's get started and I'll show you what I'm planting. Okay, so I weeded the area really quick. We didn't have many weeds, but there were some little ones. So I want to show you what we're planting. So I've got about 6 or 7 plants here that I'm gonna put out. It is hot out today. It's probably about, I'm gonna be 80 degrees today, so it's really warm for what we've been used to. These things should do really well. Now, these are beef steaks that I'm gonna put in here. Mike loves beef steaks. I made sure to get a couple of beef steaks this year. The others are Romas. I like to can those for tomato sauces. So the beef steaks we'll use for like sandwiches and whatever. He really likes them. I'm gonna put that tag here so that I know. Actually, that was something great here. Here we go. All right, so there's our tomatoes. We'll stake those later. We need to water them. But now we'll plant our, I need to fertilize them too. We're gonna put our little cherry tomato out here in this pot right here. I can put a tomato cage around him. So I grew these. These are Mountain Vineyards, and they are from Haas. So I thought they were Romas, but I was wrong. They are not. So I wouldn't have bought a whole package of seeds of cherry tomatoes had I realized it. I read the directions wrong. All right, so now this is the fertilizer that we are going to use this year. It's vegetable and tomato. So I fertilized everything else yesterday, but I'm going to go around and sprinkle a little bit around all the tomato plants, and then water everything. Kind of sprinkle it around the outside and kind of work it into the soil just to get them a good start. So I'm going to do that next, and then we'll water everything. All right, so that's about it, guys. We're gonna stake them later, and then that'll be it for this garden for right now. I've got some squash growing in the basement, so I'll be putting that out in the next week or so. And I guess that's it. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. All right, guys, see you on the next video. Bye.